On this week's show, Earth Day celebrated by the LC campus. Finals blowout. Stay tuned for highlights. JJ Johnson has this week's Tech Corner. Foursquare takes the LC campus by storm. And GLBT Week comes to a close. Eye on LC begins now. Hi, I'm your host, Jessica Young. Here are your stories for the week of April 26, 2008. April 22nd, 2008 marked annual global event known as Earth Day. The LC campus embraced this day with many events in the Dell and vendors in the ballroom. This year, Earth Day means more to the LC students, faculty, and staff because of the commitment to live green as it celebrates the year of the environment. In the Dell, there was plant potting, tree climbing, recycling demonstrations, a musical group, and a rock wall. Several hundred people turned out to celebrate Earth Day and the Year of the Environment. Here are the highlights.
Hot as a balloon, sheets up to the stony ground. There's no room, no space to run in this town. You're out of luck, and the reason that you had to care, the traffic stuck, and you're not moving anywhere. You thought you'd found a friend to take you out of this place, someone you could lend a hand to return for praise. It's a beautiful day. Sky falls, I feel as a beautiful day. To let it get away, you're on the but you got no destination in the mud, and the rays of imagination, love is down. Even if the high doesn't ring true, you've been all over, and it's been all over you. It's a beautiful day to let it by cloud. See the chiller fleets clearing the sea out. See the bad ones fires out loud. See the outfields of first cloud. See the bird with a leaf in her mouth. Up to the blood and the coast came out. It was a beautiful you don't
special message from President Guerin.
And then there's a body of water right behind us that's called College Lake. Everybody been to the College Lake lately? You seen it lately? I see it every morning. I get up, look out of my window, and I see College Lake. I see a lake disappearing. I see a brown, muddy piece of water back there. I see trees starting to grow, and when is something going to happen to our College Lake? Well, you know, Lynchburg's College Lake is on a bill that passed through the House and the Senate for work to get done on College Lake. An authorization was there, but not an appropriation. So also in February, I was in the Russell Senate building. We need support from the State Department to continue that work. The other one is about College Lake. He read the bill that passed through the House and the Senate. He said, you know, this thing says the Secretary of the Army shall conduct a study of College Lake. When's he going to do it? I said, I don't know. I was in the office yesterday of the Chief of the Civil Works Division, and I couldn't get him off the dime. I put him on the spot and said, tell me what I have to do to get College Lake cleaned up. Just tell me. He said, you got to work on your congressman. Well, I've been working on my congressman for the last 5 or 6 years. Continue to work on that congressman, not letting up on him. But right now, I understand from my sources that come through, the gentleman back there with his hands in his pocket and his shirt on, looking around there, he said his hands out his pocket. Steve Arnold, he's my continual contact with the people up in Congress and the Army Corps of Engineers in Norfolk. And right now, Lynchburg's College Lake is one of 2 items on the environmental area in a joint bill by Senator Warner and Senator Webb. So we're still in there fighting. We're still in there fighting to get things done for College Lake. And it's like a bear, you know, in terms of that lake. It's like, when do you stop fighting when you're fighting a bear? It's when the bear stops fighting, okay? And that's our bear out there behind us. And we're not going to quit until we get it taken care of. That's going to keep on. Absolutely. I guarantee it. We'll play on words. What's going on now it's being called the President's Climate Commitment. And Lynchburg College ought to be a part of that. That came from one of our graduates. That's where I first heard about the President's Climate Commitment. Based on that, I went to Washington, D.C. last summer, and it was one of about 164 presidents who were the initial signers of the President's Climate Committee. I came back here and I asked Dr. Nancy Calvin to lead that charge, and that she's doing right now, to do all the things here. But when it comes to environmental initiatives and doing the right things, let Lynchburg College be second to none. Thank you for all that you've been doing.